Live. Hi guys, this is Marzena and Sławek, and would like to welcome Toby and Harmony from Colorado. We are so grateful to have you guys with us. We're supposed to see each other very soon on Mastery Camp in Las Vegas, but unfortunately the life has chose a different path for all of us. So we are very grateful that you guys been working so hard to create all those amazing classes for all our campers online. We already checked them out. They look great, guys. How was the experience of filming those classes?
So I don't know about other people, but for us, it was our first week reopening the studio while we were trying to film. So we were trying to fit in classes, right? Because we're wearing masks inside the studio and students are wearing masks, which obviously doesn't work when we're filming. So we were trying to film when there's not students in the building and working around all of our teachers' schedules.
So we had some mornings and we had, we were right next to a place that repairs the cars. And so sometimes
some background voices.
Yeah, see if you can hear a drill. And then when we recorded on the weekends, there were lots of Harley Davidsons going by. For some reason, it was always the time when the motorcycles were driving by.
That's
so,
well, we'll feel like in Colorado.
That's right.
So I think it presented some technical issues, but I think other than that, I mean, I think for us, since we've done a lot of video notebooks and we've done some of the DaVita videos in the past,
that's right.
It wasn't too bad because we at least kind of had a format in mind about how to be in front of a camera. So
obviously your experience.
Yes.
A little experience, and I think that helps.
That helps, right, guys?
Right.
Because we know we've spoke with a few other people and they were really panicking during those filming because they've never did anything online. So it takes, of course, another experience in your life, another step to be able to do stuff like this.
For sure.
So when we talk about those videos, how do you guys feel the students and teachers can benefit from them?
I think there's a lot of things. I mean, so I think one of the things for me that's exciting about the online format is that, and especially the way that it's being presented for the Mastery Camp, is that students can go back to it for the next almost year.
That's right.
And I think what's great about that is that, you know, each time you watch it, you're going to get something different, right? Maybe I picked up the footwork the first time and I came back and I missed a little thing that one of the teachers did, but then I caught it on the second or third watch. And sometimes those little things that I just get to see over and over again, I think sometimes that's kind of a really hidden gem in the learning.
Yeah, I think just the fact that we knew that they would have the content for close to a year, we tried to keep that in mind and make mention of, you know, the first time you do this, you might notice this. And then when you go back, you might notice this. So we were trying to keep that in mind, what the format would be. And I think for people that usually attend the camp, they get the video notebook and they can see the synopsis of the other classes, but this is truly the ability to attend every single class.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
It's a giant advantage of this format because we all know, like, you know, it's wonderful to be together, but there's always positives and negatives of anything. And the giant positive is if you get this camp, you get to take every single class. So I think that's really great.
Yeah, we're
That's
so
awesome.
grateful, and we have been at this camp for so many years together before when we were just the teachers. Then we took over a leaders part at the camp, and you guys been always so helpful, but we never really knew, how did you guys meet?
So we met initially through a mutual friend who was Harmony's roommate at the time, and a tango dancer, and she found herself partnerless, but had already contracted to do some Argentine tango shows. So I get a phone call, and she kind of dangles Harmony as bait. She's like, well, I'm Harmony's roommate, and I'd seen Harmony at some comps, and I'd been stalking her a little bit, so I kind of jumped to that opportunity. I was like, oh, really? Harmony's roommate? This could work. So she really was the one that introduced us formally. We had met one time in passing through some mutual students. But that was not the right time.
Yeah. So yeah, through a friend, through a dance friend, and yeah, the rest is history. That was
How many years?
16 years ago. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. And you guys have two beautiful children.
Yes, we've been married for 12 years. He remembers things better than I do.
12
years,
yeah,
yes. And we have a 7- and 9-year-old, and we've been dancing together for how long? I want to say 14 years, 13, 14.
Maybe 13, because we still, when we first got together, we both had different partners, and we kept our separate partnerships for a while.
Right.
You know, I mean, obviously we were in the same building a lot,
But that's the history there.
Yeah.
And you're also owning the studio, right?
Yes, we
Yes.
have Colorado Dance Sport with Robert Nardoza. Robert and I started the company in 2001 on 9/11. And yeah,
Remember, right?
that very day. And we still to this day say, if we started then, we can survive anything, including
Coronavirus.
including this. This is probably the hardest thing we've been through, but we know we have the resilience and we have the community of the studio. And when Toby came in, I think in 2005 was when you came in, he
Sounds about right.
just added that part of the brain that, you know, all the technical stuff and all the knowledge of video advertising, you know, it's really been such a great relationship with all of us, and the community is wonderful. So.
I always laugh because I was going through notes a couple of years ago when we moved, and I found an old notebook of mine from before we were together. And I have a message in there from their business, when Robert and Harmony started the studio, they had another business partner. And he left me a message saying, would you come teach a group class once a week? And I remember, because there's a note under mine saying, too far to drive once a week. And now, you know, introduce the pretty girl, and now I'm here every day. Ever
That's
since.
right.
So what it takes, and a pretty girl, right? And we fully convinced.
Is there anything that you kept as a secret that could be
something our campers do not know about
you, but that could be something amazing for them to know about Toby and Harmony?
I don't know. That's an interesting one. I think a lot of people, I mean, we're really outdoorsy people, and we like to hike and rock climb. We even, to the point that we have a rock climbing gym in our basement.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's amazing.
Through the COVID-19 thing has been helpful for me, because I've been able to go down and work out and still feel like I'm connected to the climbing, because obviously all the outdoor climbing they've asked us not to go, and all the indoor climbing shut down too. So.
Yeah,
Wow.
but that's a great bonus. It's a huge bonus to our relationship, because we both really enjoyed the outdoors, and some of the other maybe dancer people we knew didn't like that stuff so much. And so this was a giant part of our relationship, to both be dancing and also share that experience. So
That's great.
That's awesome.
I would like to try that one year.
We'll do it sometime.
Do it in Vegas as well, right? A little bit, or
There's a great gym in Vegas.
yeah, that you guys go to. Okay, so we have one more question. Out of all your achievements, results, which one is the one that you're the most proud of, besides your kids?
Yeah, besides kids. Yeah, that's obviously the easy answer there.
I would say, like, for me, because we had a different competitive experience going into our relationship, we had different partners, and right before we started dancing together, I was in the World Mambo final, World Salsa, but I danced all over the ball. Like, I actually competed in all 4 styles.
Oh my God.
Standard only once, but because I couldn't decide. So, and Toby can tell you about his career, but when I joined in for the country to compete in country, it just seemed perfect for me, because I got to do waltz, I got to do cha-cha, I got to do East Coast swing. There were some social dances, shaping, nightclub, 2-step. So for me, the pinnacle of my career was coming into the country and being able to use the fact that I had passion for so many different styles and couldn't decide, and I had a place to live with that. But as far as achievements, our show career, since we started having kids, we have been doing shows at events for 11 years, or no, 10 years. And so we have a very long, so for me, even though it's not maybe like the competitive thing, but what is really near and dear to my heart is our show career, the fact that it's lasted a decade, and we've had artistic freedom and just an amazing experience together with that. So.
Yeah, no, I think the show career has been fantastic, and that's really, I mean, we only competed together for a few years and decided to really focus on shows where we could really present to the audience the things that were important to us. You know, prior to that, I had won some world championships in country and placed well at the US Open Swing Championships. So I had kind of the country and swing and social background, and it was kind of nice mixing all of that together. And And we use a lot of that information in our shows, and hopefully that comes across in the teaching as well, that we have, you know, a real breadth of knowledge across many, many different styles. And then obviously we both still do a lot of pro-am. And
Exactly.
Yes.
You are working like crazy, guys, with the studio, the kids, on the competitions. When I see you, and I'm judging these days mainly, you, especially Toby, you're doing so many entries. It's like unbelievable with your stamina.
That's why I'm in such a great shape.
He does.
Keeps us in great shape.
We just haven't, we're just still going. We haven't let go of anything yet, but
that's amazing. And we really enjoy every year when you guys are doing your showcases for the campers at the gala dinners, and it's always so entertaining, and it shows variety of different styles that you guys been learning through all your career to show all your skills. So
And show how experienced show dancers you are.
yeah, I don't believe we've ever did shows for that long that you guys done.
Right.
We actually, I truly believe that we were more a competitors couples than a show couple.
Yep.
And we truly enjoy the competitions much more than doing the shows for the audience, right? So it was always our forte, but I really admire people like you guys that are always in demand, that people are hiring you guys to do those shows for so many years, and you guys are still looking so amazing doing them.
Yep.
thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So we would like to say big thank you for all your hard work this year. We cannot wait to see you guys at the 25th anniversary of Mastery Camp next year. Like all of this will be over. Yeah, so next year it's going to be a big year. This year it's kind of a different step for all of us, but we're so grateful for all your amazing videos. We really hope that will benefit not only the Mastery Camp next year, because people will want to come and learn from you guys,
but the real person, right?
Yeah.
And together.
Yes.
But as well, hopefully a lot of people will try to learn from you and find you somewhere on the internet, or they will fly to you to Colorado to learn from you guys, because you guys have so much to offer in this industry. So we are really grateful for all your years, and we cannot basically wait to hug you and see you in person. Hopefully it will be sooner than later, right? When we can all see each other on the competitions very, very soon.
Absolutely.
Thank you for finding your time to get with us.
Yeah, and good luck, guys, with everything.
You too.
And you guys too. Thank you guys so much for keeping the camp going.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Enjoy your time, and good luck with the reopening all the businesses right now.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.